What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Ip of Rage Quit TV, gonna be casting a game between Snoot from Team Gamers Legion. He is spawning as the red zone in the bottom left position of Tal'Darim Altar. He is going up against Mousesports' very own Hasu Orbs, also known as Hasu Orbs. He has done very well in NASL Season number 2, qualifying second in his division above Damaga, TT1, QXC, Tyler, TLO, and Moman. The number 1 seed in his division was Puma. And well, it's no shame coming in second to Puma because Puma is ridiculously good. That probe is going to be going down to throw down a 9 pylon so it can go into a Forge opener, a Forge fast expand, or Nexus first. That's really all you see on Tal'Darim Altar for Protoss versus Zerg. You could try to go one base play, but you just go so far behind. It's so hard to put on any early pressure. If the Zerg player snipes your forward pylon, this walking distance is so far, that's pretty much game over, as they'll be on 2 or 3 bases, and you'll just fall so far behind. So you always see at least a 2-base timing attack, or maybe the Protoss just total up, go to 3 bases. The probe's not going to find the Zerg player right away, and we'll see what Snoot ends up doing. Is he going to go for a hatch first, which I highly doubt, as many of the probe players have started saying, well, if you go hatch first on Tal'Darim Altar, it is impossible to stop a cannon rush, even if you pull all your drones. I don't know how. There's some magical cannon placements that you can do. Maybe it's just the 3 pylons right here to wall that off. I don't exactly know what it is, but I'll ask around once they get back from MLG. That Forge does go up before the Nexus, and that probe is going to make his way in here, so he should be able to stop any type of expansion, as there is not a drone hiding up here. The probe is going to come in, sees this one drone leaving, and he's going to immediately turn around and run. Will this drone actually get off that one hatch? He's at 300 minerals. This is perfectly timed, and it looks like he will just get it. That probe, very sad, and he's going to put up a pylon, try to scare Snoot, and Snoot's immediately going to be pulling these drones, and he's going for the probe, because if he takes out this one probe, then he doesn't have to worry about cannons anyway. So the probe is going to be under attack. It is pulling off some jukes to try to stay alive. Only one drone chasing it now. That probe very close, and the pylon does get canceled, and he's going to be leaving the base. Realizes it's not worth it. He does throw up his Nexus after he cancels that. That Nexus is at 18, and he is going to be getting a cannon out because, well, he has to defend against Lings. He wants this cannon up. He can delay the gateway because the gateway doesn't have to be finished to defend against Lings. Its only purpose is going right here and protecting the cannon. Even though 4 Lings couldn't kill a cannon anyways. And Snoot just going to be running around his Lings looking for any type of hidden pylons. Very responsible player right now. Actually, wait. Maybe he's not. No, he doesn't know where Hasu Orbs is. So those Lings aren't looking for forward pylons. They are just looking for where Hasu is. He knows he's not in this position now. These 2 Lings will find it. That cannon does shoot one, and they do back off. So Snoot now knows that Hasu Orbs is going to be going for a Forge fast expand. And what is his reaction going to be? I assume he's just going to be taking a 3rd base and saying, okay, you can't put any pressure on me as long as I stop your cannon, so I'm free to take a 3rd base. I'm curious if he's going to take it over here and just use it as a macro hatch after these rocks go down, or, well, actually that's not an or, that is it is, because the hatch does go off in the 6 o'clock position. This is definitely a little bit risky, but he gets it off before the 5 minutes, which means it will be up in time to defend against Void Rays. Very important this hatch gets finished before this Void Ray gets there, because that means the creep is around so you can build Spore Crawlers to defend against Void Rays. And we have Hasu already starting on his pylon placements. You can see not over, only one pylon powering everything. He wants to get vision all around his base as soon as possible. He'll allow the Artosis pylon for now. Eventually he'll put another pylon behind this, I assume, but he just wants to ensure he does not get Nidus, as that is another weakness to the Forge fast expand. And Snoot just building a lot of drones right now. 28 drones to 27 probes, but you gotta keep in mind, this hatch will come up, the Queen will come out, and he'll have so much love that he'll be able to do absolutely anything he wants. That Cyber Escort is now just finishing. He is going to be getting Warp Gate research right now. That will finish around the 9-minute mark. And Snoot not getting any gas yet. He is just powering those drones. He has 4 Lings out, no gas, just building all the drones his heart ever wants. Getting a Queen out at that 3rd base. Still, okay, no, he's going to be getting 2 gases right now. And doing fairly well with his lava injects. And how does he have those hotkeyed? All his Queens on 1, all his hatches, all his Queens on 2, and all his hatches on 3. So it looks like he may be using that backspace lava inject method. I don't exactly know. This gateway with the cannons makes this entrance very safe. And a Ling just patrolling around looking for anything it can find. I don't know why it's going on this weird pattern. Maybe this is where the pylons would be hidden. I think he'd want to go like in this area as well if he's looking for hidden pylons. I don't know exactly what that Ling is up to. But we still have just drones being built. 10 drones now on queue. He's going to be at like 56 drones, which is quite a bit for being 8 minutes into this game. And now Hasu looks like he wants to maybe take out these rocks or put a dent in them, or maybe he's just looking for Lings. I don't know. Going in this production tab, we do see +1 weapons and Metablock boost going out for the Zerg, but also +1 weapons coming out for Hasu, so Hasu should be safe against those Lings. Of course, Zealots with +1 will 2-shot Lings instead of 3-shotting them, which makes all the difference in the world, but there is a Banelig's Nest coming out from Snute. And he's at a lot of drones, getting a Spore Crawler at his natural and at his third base to defend against any Void Ray type play. And this one Ling still does not have speed. That may be kind of a clue for Hasu that something is up, saying you have an extremely late gas if you still don't have +1, but he is moving out. And Snute could be in trouble. What is he building? He is getting 20 Lings right now. He has 18 already out. So he's going to have so many Lings, but look how many sentries this is. This one has 124 energy, almost can throw down 3 force fields. This one can almost throw down 2. This one can throw down 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And soon all those 1s will be 2s, and those 2s will be 3s, and that's going to be infinite force fields. And those Zealots will be able to take out those Lings so easy in the little safe concaves. So Snute in a lot of trouble trying to defend this with just Lings, but he does have Banelings. Banelings, of course, not that good against a player who has infinite force field. Speed not done yet. Speed is going to finish in middle of this combat, but the +1 still not done for this Lings. What's done for Hasu? These Banelings can't do anything. They're trapped in force fields, get picked off so quickly. Snute looking like he is in a lot of trouble. This Overlord is going to get picked off, but he has 32 more Lings in production. That +1 is going to finish for the next wave, and he should be fine with 32 Lings. This Sentries count has gone down a little bit, and it looks like he can throw down like 3 or 4 force fields, which will be enough to kill a few Lings, but a few more waves of production will easily stop this. And these Stalkers and Zealots going to be picked off. No, he's going to be pulling back. Baneling is also out. There are no sentries here, so that Baneling's going to be able to do a lot of damage to these Zealots. There's Lings just making sure the Zealots cannot move, and there we go. The Baneling's going to explode on those Zealots, while the Lings just take out those Stalkers. But over here we have a lot of Spine Coilers being built to defend this attack from Hasu. Force field goes down to kind of stop the drones maybe from being pulled. I don't know exactly what that force field placement was, but Hasu is going to tuck away safely back here. Lings are going to be coming. They would not be doing too much damage. More force fields go down. A lot of Lings are forced to pull back. +1 has finished for those Lings. +2 is on the way, and it looks like Snute may lose the space. He has to unburr these Spine Coilers and start moving them. And keep focusing. Keep moving these Lings in and out, forcing the force fields. There's not too many force fields left, and with these Spine Coilers killing some sentries, that is not good. That force field actually pushes the units back and letting the Spine Coiler get another kill off. There are a lot of drones here not attacking, though. They could possibly kill a sentry, but they just give up and go the Idra way out and just say, okay, I'm done. Just do what you want with me. I'm not fighting this fight. It's not worth it. Us 2 drones can't take out this force, so why bother fighting? But these Spine Coilers, they know what's up, and they're going to be sticking with this. This one Stalker is going down, and there are a lot of Lings here going to be picking off the reinforcements, and these guys are as good as dead. Snute looking like he is going to hold this. Blink is on the way for Hasu. And again, this one Spine Coiler is just taking away, getting so many free kills. Killed 2 of their sentries, and now going to be killing this one Stalker. And Hasu may think they're doing something. +2 is on the way. And Snute has a lot of gas stored up. Is he going to be going into Mutalisks? He has the gas if you want to go mass mutas. That would be so, so good, because look at all the Zealots Hasu is building. All the Lings are posed up, waiting for +2 to finish, and then they will go in. Actually, 15, 16 Banelings. If those Banelings just take out this Cybernetics Core, and then he goes into Mutas, he may just win the game right here. If he takes out the Cybernetics Core, there's not many Stalkers out on the map, only 2. It'll delay Stalkers for some time and allow him to get that Muta count up very, very high, because he has 600 gas already. 3 bases mining minerals. How many workers have been killed? 15 drones. not the biggest deal, as he is at 53 to 60. Here come the Banelings, the sentries to force field. Will they get it off? A little bit late. These Banelings can now pick what they want. They're going to take out that Cybernetics core. And now the lane's going to try to running in, but they're on force field, so they're going to be backing up for now. And there's still enough for, let's see, 2 force fields it looks like. Yes, enough for 2 force fields. More Banelings being morphed. Blink has just finished. This +2 weapon's just about done. The Robo Bay is almost complete. So if Snoot Hasu can hold on until that Colossus comes out, he will be just fine. Also, the Zealots are getting charged. That may not help him against the Banelings. He may actually want to turn that off. There's nothing worse than Zealots charging into Banelings. More force fields go off. This +2 is just about done, but there's Banelings targeting that Forge and take it out just before that +2 weapon finishes. That is huge. Lots of Zealots are going down to those Banelings. These Lings have to run in here. There's no force fields left, it looks like. Actually, it looks like there's 1 force field. If he comes in now, those buildings would not have been up, and those Lings would have been able to do a lot of damage. But Snoot wants more Banelings. And he, I don't know, more Banelings, more wins maybe for him. But he could have easily just rushed in with those Lings. His Lings are at 2 weapons. Those Zealots are at 1 weapon. I think the Lings would have just won hands down there, if not killed all the sentries. And then these Banelings would have been much more effective because they don't have to keep killing all these pylons. But huge hits go off with those Banelings. Those Zealots getting taken out. It looks like Hasu is on the ropes, but the Colossus so close to coming out. As that Colossus gets out, he may be able to save it, but those Banelings doing so much damage to these Zealots. I don't know. It looks like Hasu is going to be having to tap out here. He may be able to pull off defense, but there's Banelings coming into the middle line. Lots of probes now falling. Oh my god, that last Baneling hit. The Colossus does come out. Will he be enough to hold on right here? All the Lings running out. There's a Roach one on the way. I think he just needs to go and get a Spire. The Cybernetics core has come out. But a Spire would be so good, as Hasu is putting so many Zealots and sentries. Mutas could just come in here and be like, LOL, we're Mutas, your Zealots, go die. And now this one Colossus can one-shot Baneling. He does take a few out. Force fields do get placed, and it looks like he may be able to defend this. Those Banelings are going down. There's some Zealots and sentries left. Does he have force fields? It looks like he has maybe 1 or 2 force fields left. Plays another one. The Zealots now do have charge. Those Banelings have to be taken out by the Colossus, so the Zealots don't charge in and kill themselves. These Lings pulling back. Will they morph into Banelings yet again? He doesn't have much gas anymore. Only at 160 gas, but he is taking his 4th base, and this assault looks like it is over. Hasu defends with the hair on his chinny chin chin. It could not have been any closer. And man, this one Colossus with 18 kills, he is truly a master. And now Lings from Snoot are going to be running in. And looks like they will be easily taken out by those Zealots. The +2 has started again. Keep in mind that was just about done. Then those Banelings had sniped it. There is a hidden pylon here that Snoot does not know about. I don't know where these 2 Banelings are going, but they just want to go over here for some reason. Maybe that's where the cool kids go. And it looks like Hasu wants to take his 3rd base. He probably has an idea how many bases Snoot took behind that, as these rocks are going down. And Snoot will be going on 5 bases very shortly. And 5 bases, that can be a lot of gas for Mutas, as that Spire is coming out. He is also getting Overlord speed and drop. Mutas could be such a killing blow right here for Snoot. And those Speedlings actually can outrun those charge lots, it looks like. That is kind of ridiculous. And Hasu, Zerg must be fun. I agree, that Baneling play did look like it was very fun, even though it didn't win the game. Snoot must have been having so much fun watching all the explosions. It's like 4th of July for Zerg when they play that style, but Hasu just barely defended that, and since he did defend it, I mean, he's getting a pretty scary army out against these Zerglings, but the thing is, he does not have any anti-air, and Mutas, I mean, they can take this army out, no doubt. And Snoot is saying he would kill himself if he played Protoss because it is difficult and depressing. And Hasu is saying, well, it's not too difficult. We have force fields. We can just make the terrain be whatever we want. Have you heard of Warp Prisms drops in the main? Even though it may not be so effective on this map, but it probably would be. I mean, well, it's not 1 force field, so Tavern Malta may not be the best map for that strategy. But I mean, it's not too difficult to pull off some of the Protoss strategies. However, to hold off aggression like that, it must be very difficult. And Hasu, definitely one of the top tier Protoss on the European server. Urkon's being morphed, and he has so many Colossus and so much AoE right now to attack on his weapons. And this Colossus, I mean, both Colossus and Archons AoE with 2 attack. Those Banelings will fall so quickly. Let's see, how much damage do these Archons do? 43 damage. Is the Baneling out? Let's just go over here to the Banelings on vacation. Yes, they only have 30 HP. So both these Colossus... Oh, no, the Colossus won't one-shot them. I guess those Banelings were injured before or something happened that those Colossus one-shotted them earlier. But these Archons will just one-shot the Banelings. So if the Banelings go and try to attack the Archons, they'll be like, lol, zap, and explode before they get close. And what is Snoot doing? He is massing Corruptors. Is he at no, he's not at Hive Tech yet. He is just now getting his Infestation Pit. But I don't think he needs all these Corruptors right away. I mean, Mutas could just end the game. Going to the Stalker count, we only have 4 Stalkers. The Stalkers do have Blink. There are 3 Archons out, but Archons are not too mobile. The Mutas could just hop between this 3rd base and this main base all day, and there's nothing that Blink Stalkers or Archons could do about it. But instead, he is just going to be going for Corruptor Baneling drops, it looks like, as those Overlords do have speed plus drop researched. And definitely an odd decision from Snoot, but it looks like he's just playing to have fun, man. He loves these Banelings and just wants to have fun, but ideally, I think Mutas would have been much better. I mean, Corruptors, let's see, how much do Corruptors cost? I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see, Corruptors, 150, 100. So for every Corruptor he has, that could be a Muta. He has 22 Corruptors out, that could be 22 Mutas, and possibly more because Corruptors cost 50 more minerals. And 22 Mutas versus these 10 Stalkers, I mean, they aren't scared against them, and 22 Mutas can do a lot of damage to mineral lines. I don't know why Snoot is going for those Corruptors, but it's up to him. He can play however he wants. And that is definitely a lot of Banelings coming out. He has 55 Banelings. And if those 55 Banelings get a critical hit, that will take out Hasu's force. No problemo. Oh my god. And this one Creep Tumor in danger, but no, it is going to live. Hasu just cleaning out the Creep Tumor, saying, okay, well, I'm going to be taking Map Patrol now. And he is getting Shield level 2. And that is a very cheap upgrade, as this is on the latest patch, I believe. So, awesome for that. And more Creep Tumor is going to be going down. And Hasu just does not want to overextend. Here we go. All the Corruptors are coming in, but look at the HP drop to those Archons. Actually, no, the Archons are attacking the Lings, and this Overlord drop is coming. And what is it going to go down on? Just going drop on those Zealots. And now they're going to go attack those Archons. But look at the Archons. They aren't taking any damage from those Banelings. They are anti-Baneling for sure. They can just blow up this Baneling before it gets close to them. And it looks like, well, Snoot is still at 200 supply, while Hasu is at 121 supply. 55 probes to 85 drones. And still the 22, oh no. Yeah, 22 probes have died. I think that was from that earlier assault, because I didn't see any probes go down. And now these Corruptors are being picked off, but I think that may be a mistake from Hasu, as, well, he doesn't know it, but the Hive's not even out yet, so those Corruptors are just a dead weight. He could just transition into pure Archon Stalker or anything and just win the game, because all that food in those Corruptors is going to be a giant paperweight. Force fields go off, those Corruptors are going to corrupt those Archons, I guess making use of them. But Corrupt not worth the supply those Corruptors are actually worth, and all these Urges are going down. And it looks like, actually, yeah, this Hasu looks like he is actually in the lead despite being so far behind him. What do we have over here? Just a bunch of Overlords going out to scout around. And there's still those 2 Banelings just chilling out right here. I have no clue what those Banelings are thinking, and this one base may be falling. Actually, it not may, it will be falling. And will Hasu continue to go down here, because this is where all the mining is happening. But no, it looks like he is just going to retreat. No, he's going to go in. He sees Creep now. He knows the base is there. He's going to turn around and try to take out that base. What do we have here? It looks like a small counter-attack, but there are a few Archons and Stalkers here, and he's going to pull everything back to deal with this small counter. That may be a ginormous mistake. He could easily take out that one base. I mean, this counter-attack of just 2 Roaches forces the entire army for Hasu to pull back. His +3 shields is on the way, and he's getting that before the weapons level 3. He wants those shields for those Archons. And of course, it helps everything. Those shield upgrades will help everything, even those air units, if he ever got it, but he doesn't have any Stargates out. We have Neuroparasite being researched, so he can try to take control of those Archons. And a huge attack from Hasu is coming in, but there's plenty of Spine Crawlers. Just look at all of these spines. Yeah, that's plenty of Spine Crawlers, so That will be delaying Hasu Obs. Hasu will go into attack, but those Infestors should be able to get nice Fumble Growths off and delay. That's a lot of Infestors out. That is 15 Infestors, lots of Fumble Growths, even some Infested Cannons. And Neoparasite not done quite yet, but he just has to delay right now, and he has the Spine Claws to do that. The Colossus is out. It could siege up and kill those Spine Claws, but he is just going to go off and probably kill off this base. I mean, he knows it exists. He just backed off of it last time, and now what are you doing, Hasu Obs? Looks like maybe he wants to go in for this. He does have a High Templar, so he can feed back those Infestors and deal critical amount of damage. If he feedbacks all those Infestors, there's no hope for Snute in this game, but it looks like he is morphing all... Oh no, he still has 2 High Templars. Are they going to morph into Archons? He's morphing maybe too many Archons. Needs some feedbacks against those Archons, I believe. He is just going to be taking out more and more Creep Tumors, and looks like I missed an Overlord drop. Maybe there's probes just aren't there and I'm paranoid. And we have Neoparasites going off on those Archons. They're seeing wind back, but the Stalkers do get a chance to blink around and pick off those Infestors. And now that one Infestor is going to be going down. Is he going to get away? It looks like he just manages to sneak in the back. Not enough energy to do anything but infest Terrans, and Hasu looking like he is going to be able to break this. Those Stalkers do blink, those Infestors do go down. And this base is definitely mining very happily. Those 2 Banelings did go missing here. That's why I thought there was a Baneling drop. But let's see, 33 worker kill. So maybe there was. I don't remember what it was last time, but maybe a Baneling drop did happen at this base with those 2 Banelings that were just chilling out right here. And there's another Overlord with 2 Banelings. He is going in to do another drop as Hasu is gearing up to move out. Will this drop do any damage? Uh-oh. All the probes do get pulled, and it looks like that drop will not be doing any damage. Very nice reaction. Those Banelings don't have speed. They go back up in the Overlord. Now these Stalkers are going to come out to snipe this one Overlord, and they will be getting it. And another Overlord going in. I don't know exactly why he's doing that. I'm just going to be spewing creep, laughing. Don't really understand that. I'm going to be forcing... No, those are just probes. No, forcing the Stalkers to come back. And the Overlord goes down because, well, I mean, it got a little bit greedy and was laughing at that army. I have no clue why. We have a huge army from Snute. It's 200 supply versus 160. But there is a 20 worker differential, so the army supplies are pretty identical. This one Archon does get Neoparasite, but those Archons do go down. Not before Fung Growthing all those Zealots. Those Roaches in a decent spot, but they do have to retreat. All the Fung Growths do wear off. Those Zealots do charge. And it looks like Hasu Obs pulling ahead in the supply for the first time in this game. He is coming so close, but we have that greater spot now being built. Burrow is on the way, and that will be completed, and he may just burrow a bunch of Banelings, but the Observer is out. It looks like doesn't have Observer speed or not. Can I quickly go to this? Where is this bay? No, it does not have Observer speed, as the Gravatic Boosters has not been researched. And that's one thing I hate. The Observer speed is called Gravatic Booster, while the Warp Prism speed is called Gravatic Drive. I mean, how similar are those two? I get mixed up with that all the time. And nice Fung Growths from these Infestors do come off on those Stalkers. Now these Zealots can charge in and attack these Roaches. The Roaches are falling back. They're good as dead right now. And what are we doing behind this? Looks like he's getting +2 air attack. And now the Roach is going to be coming in, trying to take out a few probes, just doing whatever damage he can guarantee. And that's 3 shields done. And 2 attack and 1 armor. 11 Broodlords on the way, and we don't have too many Stalkers. Only 19 Stalkers. Darkshine is on the way. He may just use that for Archons. I don't exactly know. He is starting to struggle on gas and go high on minerals, so he may just say, okay, DTs turn into Archons. I mean, the key thing is he's going to be getting DTs. There is a Spore Caller pretty much at every base already with spines, so DTs won't be that good at sniping hatches. And I think we're only really mining off of, okay, 3 bases for Snute. It's not just these 2. And Hasu has definitely the larger army. And he is researching the Gravatic Boosters now. And that is the Warp Prism speed, I believe I said. I always get those confused. And I'm getting that confused right now after I just said that. And Hasu has the larger army by about 30 supply. So Snute definitely in trouble. But with all these Broodlords, I think he may just be safe. Morphing more Banelings. Man, does Snute love Banelings. I've never seen more Banelings made this game. I wish there was a counter just how many units died of Banelings. Like, if you clicked on the Banelings nest and it showed you, like, the Baneling with the most kills and the Baneling with, like, the total Baneling kills in the game, that would be so cool. It'd be such a nice stat to see on the Banelings nest. And they go over here, but the Infestors do get a few Fung Growths off. And now the Broodlord's going to engage over here where the Stalkers cannot blink underneath them. Very nice call. And those Archons are going to be taken care of. And Hasu has to be kind of scratching his head now, be like, okay, how do I deal with all these Broodlords? And of course the answer is a Mothership, but he's nowhere near Mothership tech. He doesn't even have any Stargates out that I have seen. But a Mothership would easily be able to take out these Broodlords. Just get one Vortex off, put a few Archons in there, and he could take out all those Broodlords easy peasy. And it looks like Hasu is going to be walling up this one base so it doesn't get ran by, maybe. Just turtling up. He is near 200 supply, and Snute did not want Hasu to hit 200 supply at all. More Broodlords are morphing in from Snute. Oh my god, this guy just loves Broodlords and Banelings. And he kind of loves Infestors. I guess his relationship with Infestors is kind of a love and hate. But man, does he mass Broodlords and Banelings and put them all in Overlords. Loves doing those Baneling drops. But Hasu has defended against that pretty much flawlessly. I still can't believe he's still in this game. And these Broodlords will definitely cause a dilemma for Hasu. We do have +3 flying attack and +3 melee attack. So there's not Banelings. Those Broodlings will do a lot of damage, and Banelings will do a lot of damage regardless. And a DT is coming in, but he's morphed a lot of Broodlords. What's his anti-air look like? He's got 1 Corruptor out and 7 Infestors. So if Void Rays or Phoenix came, Snute could be in trouble of losing all of his Broodlords. Even the Fungal Growth, and it looks like these Zealots wanted to go and attack, but they got Fungal Growth, and now they're going to go on those Infestors. And the Jones may be portal off the line and kind of creating a wall. Another Fungal Growth goes off on those Zealots. And will this Infestor go down? It looks like the DT. No, it won't kill it, but Zealots do charge and take care of it. Snute is pulling a lot of Speedlings to deal with these Zealots in the middle line. The Jones just kind of running all around now, surrounding everything. Some Zealots will take out Lings or Jones, but not too much. And a lot more Spineclaws are being built by Snute. He has just so much money right now. And he is near max supply. We have Hasu at 182 supply, but he may just be staying at 182. So he can whoop in units to deal with stuff like these Baneling drops that I just keep missing. And uh-oh, one Baneling does burrow. And that Overlord will be going down, but we have a burrowed Baneling here. Is there an Observer with this? No, there isn't. Maybe he knows about it. If the Archons attack themselves, they'll take care of this one Baneling. But Hasu just hanging out right here. I think he knows about the burrowed Baneling. And he's waiting for the Observer, maybe? I don't know what he's waiting for, but there is a Baneling somewhere here. As we do see right there, trolling around. Hasu just standing right on top of it. We have more Overlords with Banelings coming in. And maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just waiting for another Baneling drop. There's probes, though, scared to go back mining. 2 cans are coming out. So I'm pretty sure Hasu knows that Baneling did burrow, and he is just going to be taken out. There we go. Baneling does get taken care of, and now Hasu is going to be leaving. He is sending a few Zealots with DTs over at this one base. But there's Lings and so many Spineclaws. I don't see this actually doing any damage whatsoever. Zealots going to be charging in. There's Lings like, LOL. We have a bunch of Spines with us, and now I'm going to be taking out a few Zealots for free. Does he have Adrenal Glands upgrades? Where is that spawning pool? No, he doesn't. And that is a mistake I see many Zerg players making. They just forget all about this Adrenal Glands upgrades, which effectively increase the DPS of Zerglings by 20%. That is absolutely huge. Because, well, I guess, maybe he doesn't get it because he only builds Banelings. Maybe that's why. But I mean, if you have 100 Lings out with that Adrenal Glands upgrades, you do like the damage of 120 Banelings. I mean not 120 Banelings, 120 Lings. That is so ridiculously good. And now it looks like a huge attack is coming off over here. There are plenty of Banelings. Are there any sentries with this army? It does not really look like it. There's an Observer here. He is going to be coming in, and this Baneling's going to be running out, but they don't have speed. But how much Snute loves Banelings? He is not getting speed, which allows these Zealots to run away, and there's Archons to just pick those Banelings off. That could be also another huge mistake made by Snute. And all those Infestors coming. One Infestor at full energy does go down. Another one does fall as well, but these Broodlords have come, and they will just spawn hundreds of Broodlings to take care of all the Stalkers. Hasu is forced to retreat. He does have this one Warp Prism. Going to be picking up a few units. I'm curious where that will be going. Maybe he's going to go over to this base, but it's already mined out, and one of those gases is already depleted. So this hatch not really doing much more besides providing lava. And the Warp Prism is going to be coming in here. He may be just seeing this base mine down and be like, oh, well, you've had this base for quite some time. And that's going to be dropping the DTs anyways, then going back up and realizing, oh, that's a bad idea. I mean, you have 100 gas left at that base. I don't care about that base whatsoever. And now we have a huge Broodlord army moving out, but again, only 7 Corruptors. And it doesn't look like Hasu's transitioning into any Void Rays. I mean, the Stalkers, if they picked off all these Corruptors, a few Void Rays would just end the game. There are Infestors out, 1 Infestor, 3 more on the way. The Infestors are good anti-air, so maybe that's what Snute banks on, but he has 23 Broodlords out and no anti-air, really. I think it would be much better to have like 15 Broodlords and have 8 more Corruptors. Actually, you have more than 8 more because Broodlords actually cost more food than a Corruptor. And this one base is going to be going down very quickly. No fight whatsoever because the Broodlords moved out to attack this one next. So we kind of have a base trade going on. And I think that Hasu would actually win a base trade right now. And he is getting 3 Stargates to build Void Rays or maybe get Phoenix and Mothership. I'm guessing it's going to be Void Rays though. However, those Void Rays will only have the shield upgrades, and the Corruptors have 3-1. And just look at all the Broodlings that come out. Just instantaneously. I bet the stream may be lagging, the VOD will be lagging from this. I've never seen this many Broodlings go down. Just look at them all. Oh my god, Snoop. You are a maniac. And now this one base will fall almost instantaneously. He is coming up over here to say, hey, do you have a base over here? These 2 bases did get sniped. We have Snoot taking another base over here. And it looks like Hasu's like, okay, well, I took out your mining bases. You are not mining anymore. I can engage your army now. Or maybe he's going to go and try to take this one base. He doesn't have this watchtower, so I don't know if he knows there's probes transfer there or he has that base. Fongirth goes down over there, and if the Broodlords catch up to this army is as good as dead. The zombie can't stay and fight here. As much as it is satisfying to kill all these Spine Crawlers, he has to back away, and it looks like he knows that. I don't know. I guess his spider senses are tingling. And all the probes going on here. Did a base get taken out? I don't see any units there. It doesn't look like it. Fongirth does go off. Those Archons are going to be picked off, but it's much better for him to retreat out of this. He is going to be picking off a few Infestors, and that will be good. But he does lose a lot of Stalkers to that. He is getting Void Rays. How many Void Rays does he have out? He has 3 with 2 more in production. Look at all these Broodlings chasing this army again. Snoot has to keep all these Corruptors alive. And it may be a good idea to start spreading creep again. He has all these empty creep tombs and bring Queens with his army to transfuse if he has to. And then he can keep his Corruptors alive. Or his Broodlords alive. Just keep anything alive. Transfuse would be so good in this situation. He's not mining anymore. Does he have Queens out? He has 1 Queen. So it wouldn't be that much, actually. He's not mining, so that Lava Inject won't be too good. I take that back. He is mining over here, but it's not really that much. And Hasu, he is mining over here, but again, it's not that much. Hasu is moving his forces back to try to engage this. Did not go for the Mothership, instead has Void Rays out somewhere on the map, and he has 5 of them out that have not been scouted yet. And Hasu is in danger of losing all of his bases. Production is going to shambles. These Broodlords just running amok in the base. Look how fast all these buildings go down. Each building going down faster than the next one. And it looks like this base is going to be discovered, and Snoot will no longer be mining. Do we have probes? Yeah, of course we have probes on that. This base is mining, and Hasu should start thinking about hiding probes around that so we can build Nexus and pylons just everywhere. And this one Nexus is going to go down. And, well, this hatch does fall. This spawning pool is going to go down yet again as there's no pool over here. All this tech did get sniped by the Void Rays, maybe. Completely missed that. My apologies. And now the Void Rays is going to be taking out all these Spine Crawlers. And again, it is a ginormous base race, and he still left a few extractors and such, so he didn't do a good job at clearing out these bases. I mean, he did a better job. You could just take out this base and end the game, but we do have 2 drones going over here. He has to build a hatch somewhere to keep him in this game. He has enough to build 3 hatches. There goes 1 hatch. This 1 hatch is going to be falling. And the base trade, I mean, who's going to win this? I think it's going to be Hasuops just because he's much more mobile. His Void Rays have been discovered, but there's nothing that Snute can do. He's just got to hope that his Corruptors can pick off all of these Void Rays. He does have more Corruptors than Void Rays by 1, 6 to 5, and plus he's got 1 Infestor. So we can get a Fungurth off with, maybe 2 Fungurths off with a Infestor, and this one hatch is coming up. And again, maybe it's just these DTs that are going around kicking things. I don't know. All the bases being sniped. That's basically what it is. We do have Hasuops with a Nexus here. Still another Nexus up here. This Overlord does see it. And he is going to be getting one right here. And he has enough for another Nexus after that one. And now these Extractors again going down to this lone DT. We have 2 hatches left. And engagement's finally going to happen. These Broodlords going in, kind of splitting the Broodlords up. He knows he doesn't need all the Broodlords in one location, so he's going to use them to attack this one base and force, I guess, units out of position, or try to. And there we go, that Nexus falls, but it looks like Hasuops just wants to attack this, and we have a Changeling army coming out. Changelings quickly go down. We got more Changelings over here. And it looks like those Broodlords want to engage. Only 2, though. They're going to be retreating. These Broodlords running away. That Warp Prism is chasing them. Keep in mind, there are 5 Void Rays. And the Corruptor is going to be taking damage. They are stacked up, but this Archon's not targeting them just yet. And, oh, the Corruptor is now injured a little bit, but all the ground forces for Hasuops do die. And, I mean, I guess he's got 4 Stalkers, 2 DTs, and these Corruptors have to kill these Void Rays. And all the Void Rays targeting on one, and it doesn't look like there's Corruptors, and now they are targeting firing, but it looks like there's Corruptors going down. 3 Corruptors, 2, 3 Void Rays. Some nice micro by Hasuops right now, and despite those Corruptors being more upgraded than the Void Rays, Void Rays come out supreme. This one Corruptor is going to be chasing these, all 3 of these Void Rays low on life. This one Infestor's out, those Infestors want to get in action, but this Corruptor does fall, yes! And now this will most likely be GG. Does Snute know about all the Nexus on the map? No, he knows about one of them. He's got to get over to this Nexus and pick it off. And he's just going to call GG as these Void Rays are running amok. But, I mean, I guess Snute, does he know? He doesn't know about this Nexus just yet. I mean, he sees the pylon there, so maybe he assumes it's there. But Snute, let's see, do you have any probes left? You have 9 probes, so he could have built another Nexus, and, oh, wait, he's got pylons everywhere, dude. Well, 1 pylon here. But, yeah, he's built buildings everywhere, so, yeah, there's no way Snute could have won that game. The Void Rays would have killed everything before then. Hopefully you enjoy the cast. My name is Ip of Rage Quit TV. Please subscribe to me. It helps me so much if you subscribe. And, well, I will see you guys next time. Take care.